Hey FlossTube, it's Julie, SylverStitches. It is Monday, February 17th, 2020. Happy Family Day for my Canadian people, some of my Canadian people. Happy President's Day for my American viewers. Sorry if I missed anybody else, I'm not sure. So, here we go, let's get started. It is a floss tube channel. It's a YouTube channel about cross stitch. So let's get started. I don't have the things that I thought I was going to have in the mail yet. Today is a holiday. I'm presuming that's the situation. Chances are it's coming this week. Yippee! My first step is my daily 30 in the pile of things to show you. The pile. My box. Just so everybody's clear, I did, me, worked on it already today. So I got my goal accomplished. It was to be able to get down, not all the way to the end of the box, but I got this panel done, and then I've just started up here. It does go down a few more rows, but this is Girl at Piano by, you think I'd remember it by now because I've said it every day now, Something in Common Designs, from 2002. It was a freebie, printed it off back in the day, and here we are. The girl and the piano are going to get backstitched, as well as the rug. So once I finish the fill-in from around the outside, I will start on the backstitch, which is in black 310. The shadows today, people. What is happening? Maybe? Who knows? Usually I have this light on. It was dark in here. Anyway. I think I'm going to, in the end of the month, just calculate everything that I've put into my phone and go from there, because I'm horrible at keeping track of numbers. Although I can tell you that 207 went into that today. Anyway, because I just finished it. What I worked on Saturday, because I didn't do anything on Sunday, what I worked on Saturday was my Stitch With Me. Was my daily 30, so the girl at piano. And then here is Hut on Chicken Feet. Sorry. Yeah. So this is a freebie. Also, it's from Owl Forest Embroidery. I've decided just to do the house, not anything else. So I'm going to put them in hoop frames. There's a series of 12 of them. It's going to be cute. I don't know when they're all going to get finished. How's everybody's week? Mine was eventful as always. I know I've only talked to you since Saturday, but yesterday I spent all day at the rink, so hence why I didn't get any stitching done yesterday. I was going to bring it, but did not. So my next piece out of my box is still in the original Dimensions packaging, so anyway, it's not going to go anywhere. So Tulip Drama by Dimensions. It was a $4 purchase at a Dollarama, one Dollarama. So Dollarama is a dollar store in Canada. Dollarama was doing their, how well the cross stitch charts for $4. So I was like, okay, sign me up. So I think I got like 4 or 5 of them in the end. So I worked on, I'm going to fold it in half the other way so that it's better. I worked on in the corner. There you go. So this is all just filling in this little square. This space here is all that I got stitched on that day. I am counting my stitches, but of course each stitch is, like, they're all half stitches there, right? So for every two I counted one. As not to make a disaster in my already disastrous family room. Yep. The next, okay, is a new start. It was supposed to be started January 31st, but never did, so it automatically got put onto my whip wheel, which was not, see, look how fun it is with all of these things. Last week's was like, here are my 2 things I worked on. So, if I can find it. So it's going to end up looking like this down here, this joy. Of course, it's not going to be on the red fabric because I don't have red fabric, but it is from Hands On Design. And it's not white. It's not white on white. It is, did I write it down? 3756. So it's the silvery-ish. I'm just going to go that way. So as you can see, it looks white on white, but it's really not. That's the beginning of the O in the middle. So there we go. Just white, 14 count Ada, just like always. 2 over 1, just like always. No, no surprises there. The next thing in here is my bag from Heather's Handcrafting. I got it for Christmas, so I automatically put my new Haid in it. Stitching on this is going slower than anticipated. Sometimes you think that's an easy deal. Of course the lines are getting bigger, right? The diagonals. So here's where I'm at. I'm going to have to, when I get new floss eventually, I'm going to have to sub out those. Those are not 225. I don't know what they are, but maybe they're an old school 225, but they're definitely not light pink, people, not dark. Anyway, so hopefully when Leanne sends me her DMC that she has overburdened herself with from Marketplace, hopefully there will be a 225 in there. And I'm also missing 169 down here. It starts down there. So I kind of wanted to procrastinate on this piece a little bit because I didn't have all the current called for colors, but I'm just leaving spaces because that's the way it's rolling. This is Sad Fairy, by the way. Sad Fairy by Elena Lazareva. I'm telling you, one day I will get her name right on this. One day. Who knows when that day will be. Apparently this might be a really short video. We're only at not even 10 minutes. Oh well. Say the vie, right? I'm drinking milk. White milk out of my Santa mug. Sorry. That's the deal. I don't have anything. I have one more thing to show you, but it's not hot. Doesn't have a straw. What's wrong with me? Okay. So, my last thing in my pile of pieces. Guys, it's in a box. I don't know why I call it a pile. So at the end of every video, I empty out everything except for my Girl at Piano, only because I know that I'm not going to be working on those necessarily, right? You never know. I'm having a little bit of all the pauses are going to make this video more than 10 minutes. I'm having a little bit of, what's it called? I'm losing interest, maybe, on so much It's not much fun. I think it's just because I don't want to stitch all of the white and light blues, because all of the fun parts are done now. And so anyway, that's not what this is. This is my other Whip Go piece, which I'm still really liking. I just not loving the black flower, but you know, it is what it is. So this is the mini banner Winter by Debbie Mum of Dimensions. And I've made some decent progress on that this week because he now has the bottom of his jacket done. And he's working on his little legs and boots. And this is part of the sled that he's pulling, I think. Anyway, so everything is connecting. He's got his little buttons now. This is his mitten up here, so I think there's another mitten down there, but we'll see how that goes. And that is that. Yeah, so when I'm stitching, if I'm not watching FlossTube, because I only watch FlossTube during my daily 30 now. So I have a select few people that I watch constantly. And so I try and watch their videos during my daily 30. And then when I'm not watching daily 30, oh boy, when I'm not stitching my daily 30, so not stitching currently my girl at piano, I watch Once Upon a Time. It's on Netflix. I'm on season 2, and I'm pretty sure I started like maybe a week ago. No, it was definitely before last video, so maybe 2 weeks now, but still, like, I'm like zooming through them. I'm doing that. I'm really liking it. So the premise is fairy tales. The premise is Snow White had a daughter, and the only way to save the kingdom from going into a, you know, a negative kind of spin, or like a bad thing, I can't talk today, is like an evil spell, is that she gets sent somewhere, and then 28 years later the spell is broken. So then it's like today's date, not like the medieval times. But it's cool because it keeps going back and forth between, you know, what was happening back then, which they're all they're all intermingled. What? They're all intermingled, all of the characters. So not necessarily one goes with one. You know, everybody seems to go with everybody else. So that's pretty neat in that respect as well. Sorry, I'm watching Charlotte. In the future one, like in the present day scenario, they don't know that they're stuck in the place where they live. They don't know that they're fairy tale, like they're stuck in a fairy tale world. They don't have any more magic powers, but they're all just living normal lives, but they have a high resemblance to, anyway, spoiler alerts, right? The other thing I've been doing once a day is reading Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. If I'm saying that wrong, I'm sorry. I don't really know how to pronounce that. Aveyard. Anyway, still really good. This is the top. I'm this far through, so I'm at chapter, I try and read every day. Sometimes, like yesterday, I didn't get a chance, but I'm about to start chapter 13. It's getting pretty good. Yep. So I read the caption on the back, the whatever this is called. I'm not really an English major either. Math, English, really, what did I do in high school? Music, that's what I did. Anyway, so I read it last week, 2 weeks ago, the recap of what it's about. So if you want to know what it's about, go back in a couple weeks and ta-da! Anyway, I picked it up from a local shop in town, and it was, you know, on the shelf for $2. So I was like, there we go, done and done. I think that's it. It's not a super long video at all, but that's okay, right? That's okay. Today is family day here, so everything essentially is closed So it's a home day. We were going to reorganize the world of our apartment, but James took it as a sleep day, which is cool. So maybe, I know I went in the bedroom last and he was playing video games, so maybe he'll get up soon. At what time is it? Like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, 4:30? Maybe 5 o'clock by now. Anyway, so it's still sunny. Yippee! So the days are getting longer. I know. Little things, right? Anyway, I think that's it for me for now. Um, Hopefully I will have charts to show you next week. Um, I ordered something from a website in Canada, in BC. So it's trying to get from there to here. I ordered it last Monday, so I don't know what the story is. 2 to 5 business days, maybe. That's what it is, maybe. Who knows? Depending on where you're located. Now she's going after the curtains. I'm going to insert a picture at the end of Charlotte and Simon doing something super cute. Some people saw it on Facebook. I made Instagram. I made it. I made it one of my stories, which I don't normally do, but anyway, yeah. So I'm gonna put that picture here, and I'm gonna say adios and see you later, and have a good stitchy time and sparkle and shine.